Harmonies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Symphony, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys a full review of the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation. We're going to be testing this out and see how it works on my acne prone skin, my oily T-zone and combination skin. I have dry skin right here as well. We're going to be testing out the coverage with this foundation and just see how long this lasts on the skin. If you guys love watching makeup reviews, then like this video and subscribe to see more content like this. I had ordered this foundation on the Sephora website, and this currently retails for $43. I had used Sephora Shade Finder and they had matched me with 3N. 3N, it's for light to medium skin with neutral beige undertones. They do also sell this in 43 different shades, so I'm really glad that they have many shades that you can choose from, because there's no way there's only 10 shades in the world or 20 different shades in the world. No, there's plenty of different shades, and I'm sure you guys can find your shade with this foundation. The size of this is 1.7 ounces. Since this foundation is for your face and body, it's supposed to give a second skin-like finish. The highlights with this foundation is that it has no parabens, gives a natural finish with a medium coverage, and you can also build this up. We're gonna see how this lasts all day on my skin. It has hyaluronic acid in it, which is super important and really good for the skin. Hyaluronic acid works amazing for my skin type. It really helps fade away dark spots. This also has plant-based squalene, and squalene is also really amazing for the skin. Before we put on the foundation, we must prepare our skin. It does not matter how good the foundation is. Skin prep is very important in order for the makeup to last a really long time and just make our skin look extra flawless with the makeup. All the products that I will be using in this video will be linked down below, because I just really want to focus on this foundation. I am going to be color correcting a bit. I'm just going to leave an open spot to where we can see if the foundation is buildable and that it'll cover certain dark spots or like acne scars that I do have. I'm just not going to cover this up for you guys, and I'm going to cover the rest. Before we test this out, we must shake it just to make sure that all the product in it is distributed evenly. And it's been sitting like in my drawer for a minute, so with the packaging, honestly, I'm not really that impressed. But if the product works amazing, like 100 out of 10, 10 out of 10, whatever, that doesn't really matter at the end of the day. The product itself that matters. But yeah, the logo's right here, so it gives it like some type of luxe look. We're going to be using a brush for one side, which is this side, and then on the other side we're going to be using a beauty sponge. So this is the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. There's so many different really good brush brands out there. With the Real Techniques, this is like an OG, but it still works really good and it still works amazing. So even though there's like other brushes out there, do not feel pressured to get the newest, most popular one. An OG one like this is still really good. I'm gonna use the back of my hand. I'm gonna take about that much, and I'm just going to apply it like this. Ooh, this matches me really good. What the heck? Oh my gosh, this matches me like perfectly. Okay, so shout out to Sephora's Shade Finder, because I was really hesitant about that one. And take that and blend it out. Ooh. Oh my gosh. No, this literally looks like skin. Okay, they were not exaggerating with that, because this looks so good. It may be oxidizing a little bit, but I prefer my foundations a little bit darker than my actual skin tone anyway. But wait a minute, this is looking like skin. Take some more and put some right here. Whenever you guys are using brushes, apply like this and don't swipe it on your face, because when you swipe it, most likely you're gonna leave brush marks, you know, so just pat it in like that. What I just noticed right now is that the acne scar or dark mark that I have disappeared because of this foundation, and I didn't even apply a lot. Using the Dior Backstage foundation with this brush, or just with the brush in general, definitely gives you a nice full medium coverage. With the description of it, it does state that it gives a hydrating look to the skin. Don't expect this foundation to give you a cakey look or a makeup look, I should say. With the smell of it, it kind of smells, I don't know how to explain the smell. It doesn't smell like chemicals. We're going to be testing how the flashes with this foundation. Okay, so this is the makeup side, and this is no makeup, no makeup, makeup. It did oxidize a bit, but not too bad. I do have a beauty mark right here, and it didn't cover that up, so it just mainly covered the acne scars and dark spots that I have on my skin. So I really like that about this foundation with the brush. Now we're going to be using a beauty sponge, and I'm going to be using my Paw Paw Wonder Sponge that you can get from Amazon. So again, I'm just applying this on the back of my hand, taking about that much. This is a damp beauty sponge. I do not like using plain beauty sponges. Like, this has to be damp in order for me to get a really nice base. But ooh, oh, this is nice. Okay, so normally I apply my foundation with a beauty sponge anyway, but so far from what I'm seeing right now, I'm kind of preferring the beauty sponge side over the brush side. But this is just one layer, so we're gonna have to see how it looks with the second layer. With the beauty sponges, they're more known to give you a lighter coverage, but of course with the beauty sponges as well, you can build up the foundation. I gotta be careful with the size right here. This is how the foundation is looking with just one layer with the beauty sponge side, and this is the brush side. Do you guys notice a difference? It's like this one looks more airbrushed. Yeah, it's still giving off a airbrush look, but you can tell, or I could tell at least, that it's also giving more coverage, but it doesn't look heavy, because it's looking heavy on this side to me. Now the sponge side has 1.5 to 2 layers now, and this is 1.5 and 2 layers. This is how the foundation is looking right now. Giving a luminous glow, which I definitely love, but sometimes with certain skin types or just like the weather, it really depends. It can kind of like make it too luminous or too glowy to where our skin is looking oily. So we're definitely gonna have to add a lot of powder or just like really set the foundation on our skin. Well, now we're gonna see how the foundation works with other concealers, and right now I'm going to be using my Hourglass concealer in the shade Oat. Since this foundation gives more of a luminous finish, I am going to be baking. Knowing my skin type and just how oily it can get around my T-zone, I just want to make sure that it's not going to look too oily throughout the day. With this foundation, I'm noticing it's not making any of the products that I'm using look cakey, because some foundations can do that. This is how my foundation is looking before I set it, and yeah, the foundation is doing what it's supposed to do. I didn't add any setting spray yet because I want to show you guys how the foundation looks after I had added my cream and powder products. I will get back on camera once I finish my whole makeup, like my eyes and my lips, so I'll be right back. So far I am liking this side more, the makeup sponge side more. It gives more of a airbrushed look. This side, it doesn't look bad. With my pores, they still look the same. Nothing is like popping out to me because I always make sure to skin prep and I do apply primer. So far, like, everything is looking pretty well. We're gonna see how long this lasts throughout the whole day, at least until like 1 a.m.-ish. Right before I take off my makeup, I will show you guys how my foundation is looking. Another plus I want to say is that it does feel very lightweight on my face, especially on this side. And I'm not saying it's feeling heavy on this side, but on this side it's just looking more lightweight. And just the feel of it just feels more lightweight. I could have added at least one more layer. I can add up to 3 layers of this foundation and my makeup would still look really good. But 1 layer or just 1.5 layers, it's still looking really amazing. Okay, it is literally 1 in the morning. I'm not even joking. 1 in the morning and I'm ready to take my makeup off. Like, I'm so tired, I'm so exhausted, but yeah, I'm definitely loving this side more than this side. Like, overall my makeup is still looking really good. I'm still getting that hydrated glow, that luminous look, that skin finish look, or that second skin look. I do have an oily T-zone regardless of what foundation I use, but this foundation didn't make it worse, you know? So I really love that. It's not creasing too much right here either. Nowhere else. It just looks like skin. I really love this foundation. I rate it a 9 out of 10 just because of like the oily T-zone that I have. But then again, like, what do you expect? It's a luminous foundation. It's not matte, it's not known to be matte. I really hope you guys enjoyed this review of the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation. Let me know if you guys will ever try this out, and if you did try it out, how did it work for you? And let me know what other makeup reviews, whether it's concealer, foundation, primer, or whatever. We're so close to 50k subscribers, so if you guys love beauty, fashion, lifestyle content, girly content, any content that makes you feel feminine or extra feminine, then you guys would definitely love it over here. And of course, click that bell button to receive notifications from me every time I upload, okay? I love you guys so much, and God bless you all in Jesus' name, and I'll see you guys in my next video.